morning from Port Angeles Anytime Fitness. I am going to be doing some cardio today, and I deliberately do not have any music because I want you to add music in. So stop the video. You won't need any tools today. It's abdominals with our cardio and some endurance. So we're going to warm up that middle, but I don't have any music, so I want you to put some music in your background that works for you. And we're going to start by just warming up this middle section. So I want you to round, squeeze over, and arch back. Round and arch. We're going to do those for 10 and then move to our sides. So here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, arch, round, arch, 10. And then sides, over, down, over, down. Now if you can't get your shoulder up, then just do this, tilt, down, tilt, down. We want the warm-up to be in the waistline. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, okay? And we're gonna be adding this week, so push and reach, same thing, you can just tilt and reach or push and reach. We're gonna be adding some tips in this week along with our workouts, some links to nutrition. So just click on any of those if you're struggling with nutrition or motivation, and just be part of that moving forward. Reality is we're going to go ahead and go sideways. So I'm going to bring this arm to this leg, okay, and squeeze, nice, slow, and controlled, just warming up. But each time you don't have to touch, but each time you pick that knee up, you kind of squeeze the belly and breathe out. So the reality is there's a lot of mornings that we don't want to work out. Trainers are just like anybody else. There's days that you feel like, other side, that you just don't have it going on. The music helps. Sometimes a little caffeine helps. Sometimes sitting down looking at some pictures of where you want to be helps. And sometimes you just have to have the motivation to say, gosh, I don't like doing my dishes or folding my clothes, and exercise can some days feel like it fits into there. We're going to go ahead and do a little twist, but you have to do it because your body needs 2.5 hours of exercise a week. And reality is we don't want to be in a wheelchair, we want to be up and moving. And if we can keep a little bit of weight off of our joints, you know, carrying a little bit of weight is not a crucial thing in life, or being a little too lean. You don't have to be a perfect weight, you don't have to look like a model, but keeping a little bit of weight off our joints helps keep us from having some of those additional medical problems. So we're going to reach sideways again, down, going to speed it up. So go ahead a little bit faster. We're going to again be adding some cardio into these, and most of it's going to be on the floor. So when I go to the floor, if you need to get on a bed or your table, you absolutely can. Other side bed is obviously a little bit softer. Moving a little bit faster. And the same thing, we're going to push forward with both hands fairly rapidly. Keep your butt tight. So push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. All happening in the belly and the lower back. You can actually feel that. I'm not going very deep. I'm just moving fairly fast, and I'm keeping my butt tight so it doesn't all happen in that area. Again, that twist, we're going to punch, 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 punch. Warming up, and then we're going for our floor exercises. 6. Good. And notice that my hips aren't twisting. I'm not twisting my knees. My hips are staying where they are, braced, tush and tummy tight, and I'm just twisting at the waist. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to go down to the floor. So the first one is a jackknife. What I want you to do is, again, knees are coming toward the shoulders, and I'm picking up my shoulders. If you just need to tap down, you can be right here. If you don't want to tap down, you can be out here, but don't bring those legs straight down to the floor because you'll catch your lower back. So we're going to go for 45 seconds, and I want you to go as fast as you can. If you time out before 45 seconds, that's okay, but try. So as fast as you can for 45 seconds to make it kind of a cardio move. you're going to slow down when you get tired. We're at 15 seconds. Seconds. 40. And 45. All right, so just rest. You're going to have 15 to 30 seconds rest. If you need more, take as much as you need. It's not about running a perfect race, it's about being in the race. So take as much time as you need to rest. We're going to go to a different body part and let that front rest. So I'm going over onto my stomach and we're going to do some Superman. And Superman is simply picking up your arms and your legs at the same time. I need to switch positions so I can see my clock for 45 seconds. So ready? Go. As fast as you can, get them done. It's not slow and controlled today, it's fast. 10 seconds. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35, 40, 45. All right, guys. So good job. Again, drink of water. I don't know where my water went. I've only got flavored water. I had some aminos here. Get your drink of water. Get your rest. It's cardio. So cardio is take as much time as you need. When your heart rate comes back down, then do your next set. So it might take you 15 seconds to recover. It might take you a minute. It's up to you. As soon as the breathing kind of slows down. Again, because we're doing 45-second intervals. So while we're sitting here, just a reminder, it's a really great time to try some new recipes. You're still out, doing some quarantining. And when you go back to work, most people have trouble on packing and preparing. So now's a great time, instead of just falling into that rut of what's for dinner or let's do a takeout pizza, try a couple new recipes each week. Some quick things, baked potatoes with some different toppings or some kind of a casserole that you can just warm at work. Try and find a few really healthy items that you haven't had in your toolbox before so that when you go back to work, you're much more prepared. We're going to do a Russian twist. So when you're sitting on the bed, you can have your legs off the bed or sitting on the floor. Just come back far enough that you feel as though you are being held up by your abdominal muscles. So everybody's kind of got a different range of motion. We're going for 45 seconds and we're going to punch as we twist. So ready? Go. And again, it's a fairly fast punch for 45 seconds. You don't want to go hard enough that you feel like you're hurting your back or your tummy, but you want to be moving. Right, 10 seconds. If you get tired, sit up higher or just slow down or take it out. 20 seconds. Legs are squeaking. Keep it going. 30 seconds. 35. 40. 45. Alrighty. So just a reminder, trainers don't necessarily, we're not perfect people either. We come in all shapes and sizes. We struggle with the same addictions and foods and caffeine overuse and all those things that everybody else does. The only difference is we have an obligation to try and help you. That's kind of our commitment, is to try and help you through it. So we struggle also. We get in the game, we're tired, we don't feel like it, but it's so important for the human body. And because we're doing these videos, it's important for you to realize that, gosh, we're going to the trouble to do these. Please try and do at least a few, because everything you do is going to make you a little healthier. And in the long run, quality of life is how healthy you are. What you're not dealing with as far as degenerative diseases, or how those issues are helped because you're stronger and you feel better because you're eating better. We're going back over to our back, and we're going to do a lower back move again. This time we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So when I raise, I'm going to raise the opposite arm, opposite leg, so that I get my diagonals on my back. And again, I need to turn around because I need to see my clock. Okay? So same thing, ready? Go. It's almost like you're swimming. Ten seconds. 20 seconds. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. All right, guys, moving to the other side. Now, go ahead, turn off the video anytime that you feel like you're tired and you're a little bit winded. I'm only going to give it about 10 seconds and go into the next one. We're going to move through the rest of these fairly fast. And then I want you to come back through and do as many sets as you feel you need to have kind of got your heart rate going on some of those. And also, like your abdominals, your core has been worked. We're going down, feet up. We're going to crisscross our feet and we're going to twist. So I'm going to pick up my shoulders off the ground. I'm going to punch this heel, and then I'm going to turn and I'm going to punch this heel. So each time I'm punching, 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 raising yourself up. So ready, go. Keeping your shoulders up if you need to. Keep twisting. You're at 15 seconds. Now, if your head is hurting, you can keep twisting and hold your head, but don't yank your chin forward. Just gently support your head. 25 seconds. 30. 35. 40. 45, and done. Go ahead and rest. Okay, we're going to be going back onto our tummy. So obviously we're trying to let one area rest while we're picking up another area. So I'm going to go ahead and turn over, and this time I'm going to be on my side. Actually, not my tummy, my side, because I want to work these side hips. So when I'm lying here, I want to pick up my shoulders and squeeze this way. So I can just squeeze this way, or I can also pick up my legs, and if that's too hard, you can pick up one leg. You have to be really careful. Put this hand somewhere that you don't feel like you're pushing yourself up, but rather the hand's not doing anything. You're picking your shoulders up with this waistline. So 45 seconds, go. When you get tired, go to one leg or just slow it down. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. This is a really hard floor, just telling you. 20 seconds. 25. 30. I'm slowing down. 35. 40. 45. All right, guys. Going to be moving to the other side. So same thing is going to happen. Get yourself set up so that you can balance yourself wherever you need to be. And then we're going to pick up. Remember, this hand is pushing down and you're picking up your shoulder, either one leg or two legs, your choice. Let me look at my time and go. If you feel like you're unbalanced, you can move that hand around to balance, but the lifting that shoulder is still all happening with the waist. We're at 20 seconds. Seconds. Almost there, guys. Just hit 40 seconds. And 45. All right, going to the front again. Lying on our backs, we're going to be doing a bicycle, which is opposite hand, opposite leg. Catch your breath. Little rest as you need to. We're moving fairly rapidly through these because we're also warmed up. So on this one, you're able to hold your head, but don't yank your head up. You can support your head. A better way is to hold your shoulder. We're bringing shoulder toward the knee, okay? So that's the move, tapping down and resting, or you can bring your feet up and do the same move while your feet are up. So we're going 45 seconds. Ready? Looking at my time. Go. As fast as you can. You're bicycling. Cardio. "15 seconds. If your head is hurting, again, you can do this, or you can tuck your chin to your chest, put your tongue in the top of your mouth, and breathe out your nose. We're at 30 seconds, 35, 40, 45, and done. All right, guys, you've got your workout for today. I want you to cycle through those 2 more times because you've got your music on. So just go back to the beginning. You don't have to listen to me talk. Just fast forward through each of the exercises so you know what we're doing. You can do those for another 1 or 2 sets, or you can do those for another 5 or 6 sets. It's whatever you have in your tank because we want you to modify your level. If you can't get on the floor, just get on the bed. So my name is Brenda. I'm from Anytime Fitness, but this is not about a particular gym. This is about getting our community a little healthier. So get your friends. You can write down the exercises if you need to. Sit down with your family. Do it as a unit. Just do something and move and try and get a little bit healthier 1 day at a time. Have a great day from Anytime Fitness.